Yeah, I hit the record button, baby. Don't you think I forgot this time? We are live here for another Ariel's Entertainment Podcast. I am your host, Ariel. Today is November 18th. We have a packed show. I'm so excited. We have Sherif on the show straight out of Florida, guys. Can you believe it? We're reaching all part of the nation. Ariel's Entertainment Podcast. Here we go. Woo! What's up, guys? Welcome to another Ariel's Entertainment Podcast. Yes, I got the new Ray-Bans on. Shout out to Ray-Ban for sending them over to me. Yes, I got the vest on because it's getting cold outside now. It's November 18th. Okay, it's Wednesday, and it is 5:08. We started straight on the dot. Guys, give a huge shout out to my boy, Sherif, in the house. Woo, woo! Guys, he goes by Sherif, Sherif. Okay, so we're about to get into my boy who does real estate photography, but he does all types of photography. I'm so excited he's on the show. He's going to give us a lot of wisdom and how to make it a living, straight up. But before we get into all of that, my friends, my best friends, we got to get straight to the business. ArielENT.com is my website. Here it is, baby. Here it is, right there. That's an amazing way to support me. Guys, I haven't done a podcast for like a week and a half, and I'm so grateful that we got Sherif on the show today because that makes me put me back on the game, baby. Oh, yeah, ArielENT.com. We got the red T-shirt, white T-shirt, sticker and pens. These are going quick. I am telling you. I'm about to do a Christmas special, so straight up, look out for that. ArielENT.com is an amazing way to support me. Oh, another way to support me, make sure you guys like, subscribe, share, and follow. Tell your friends and neighbors. Tell your family, okay? Get your phone out, see the text, all your phone numbers, copy this link, and send it to all your friends on your phone book. I appreciate all the support, guys. Be like, yo, this is my boy. He's straight from the hood. He's straight up from the prod, okay? He's from the Denver 303-5280, baby. Listen to him. He's going big time. ArielENT.com, my Instagram, ArielENTPOD, ArielENTPOD. I'm full of energy today. So much energy, I had to bring some water. Yeah, I had to bring the water in, and so got to take a Gatorade break. You feel me? Okay, guys, another way to support me, go to Venmo. I'll put the subscriptions here, my PayPal, and all the above. Shout out to my boy, Nick. I think it's Nick Fiore from Twisted Grape Radio. Did a huge donation. Huge donation, guys. Truly means the world to me. So if you guys can do that, that means a lot. Thank you so much. It makes me be able to do this more. We reinvest the money back into the business. Check out the strobe lights. I put up these colors because it reminded me of Miami and Orlando. I've been there, straight up. Okay, guys, before we get into the topic, my boy Sherif and photography, which is one of my passions, ArielENT.com, ArielENTPOD. This is where all this content goes. I do photography and I do music. All the above, guys, I really do. I love doing everything. This is my podcast right here, okay? And we'll get straight to the prayer. Here it is. I had the Bible ready, but I put it over there. Let me grab the Bible because I really wanted to do the Bible. Hold on. We do it live. I don't think I'm editing this part out straight up. I got the Bible right here. I've had this from, let's see when we've had this from. I got the date right here. Oh, cool. So look at my mom even wrote it on the book for me when I first got this as a kid. And I thought she put the date here, but I guess not. Oh, well. Guys, this is where it's at. Let me pull out the prayer right here. Okay. All right. Here we go. This is amazing one, guys. So thank you, God, for our amazing health. And thank you, God, for Sherif being on the show with us, sharing his wisdom. And thank you, God, for the food we're able to eat. And thank you, God, for us not living in fear and that we all stay calm and patient and relaxed and enjoy life and have fun and be excited and enjoy the outdoors and not be indoors where the TV is just brainwashing us and keeping us in fear. So turn off the TV, guys, straight up, and just listen to Ariel's Entertainment Podcast, okay? All right, here's a prayer. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they shall be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called sons of God. Blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. God, thank you so much for answering our prayers and, us being alive, God, in our family and our perfect health and answering our dreams and passions to come true. Amen. All right, guys.
Amen.
I told you. I'm bringing the same frequency. We're all on the same frequency right now. God is with us right now, straight up. He's always with us, but now he's like, all of us are on the same frequency. Okay, Sherif, tell us who you are and tell us where we can support you, bro.
Okay, love your passion, man.
You
First
already
of
know where
all,
it's
I
at,
love it.
dude. Straight up, shout out. Hey, man, at you. I got nothing but love for
Uh,
you. Keep doing your thing, boy. Da, 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 da. All right, what's
oh,
up?
okay, I'm Sherif. I work as a photographer, real estate and architectural photographer.
Yeah.
Originally, I'm from Egypt. I'm Egyptian American. I lived in Egypt most of my life, and I've been living in USA for 3 years almost.
Okay.
And I started pursuing the photography business a while ago. Originally, I'm an architect, so photography and architectural photography like goes hand to hand.
Whoa.
So yeah, and like it's they complete each other. Like you can't have a good shot for a building without knowing how to have the good perspective and good angle. That's why I named my business Angles by Sherif, because angles are the most important thing in shooting. Like nowadays you can edit if you have bad light, if you have any like undesirable colors, anything, you can edit that, but the angle is the only thing that you have to stick with in each image. So it's like it's permanent.
Yeah, it's always good to experiment, do different angles, just practice. You know what's crazy is like the ones that you practice and you end up going back and look at, you're like, hey, I was just doing that for fun, but that actually came out really, really sick. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, and I like photography because it has like it shows the beauty of things, beauty of a building, beauty of an interior space, even beauty of human beings. And I was like influenced by my wife because she's also a photographer, but
Cool.
she's a family photographer and like social events. So she inspired me a lot to like pursue this business, and I'm learning a lot from her actually.
Very cool, man.
So yeah, yeah.
For you, dude. Before we get into jumping into more, I want to let everybody know, go follow him on Instagram and on Facebook. That's angles underscore by underscore Sherif. That's ANGLES underscore BY underscore SHERIF. Instagram and Facebook. It is so cool, guys. Check a look. I can only go stream down just a little bit, check out his little work, because then Instagram likes to throw me off for some reason sometimes. Oh, it's because I'm not logged in, but I'm not going to log in on my Mac because I don't use this Mac for. See, I told you. I don't use this Mac for like social media stuff. I just use it for podcasting, dude. So there it is, Angles by Sherif on the Instagram and Facebook, photography, videography, virtual tours, real estate, architecture, construction, interiors. I'm an architect with passion to capture in Orlando, Florida, and beyond. That's what I like. That's what I'm talking about right there. Hey, so Sherif, I have some. So you're from Egypt?
Yes, I am. Cairo specifically.
Cairo?
Yeah.
Whoa, dude, you hear okay, so me growing up in school here, you hear so much about Egypt, dude, and you study a lot about Egypt. So I've never been
Yeah.
there, but I think that's so cool you're from there, man.
Yeah, it's a beautiful country and beautiful people, very friendly, and has a lot of history, and it's very modernized as well. So it's a beautiful blend of everything.
Oh, I'm sure. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Dude, I just want to know what the energy is like over there.
It's very positive.
I
It's very
bet.
positive because yeah, yeah, yeah. People like music, like eating. Yeah, one day we'll meet and I'll cook for you Egyptian, so you'll
Oh,
never forget it.
yo, there we go. Dude, I got a cool question to ask you, but I'll wait to ask you here in a little bit. So,
Okay.
dude, I got here. So first you were involved with architect.
Yeah.
Wow, you go to school for that too and everything.
Yeah, I have a bachelor degree in architecture, and I've worked in corporate companies for
Yeah,
almost now 14 years.
yeah, I believe that, dude. That is so awesome. Not only that, I think how you said what caught my ear the most is when you said architect and photography like go so well together.
Yes, yes, of course. Yeah, it's the perspective and the shot, how you take the shot, and if it's like anything in motion, it's when you capture the shot, it's the moment. So yeah, it's
Yeah. Do you have a favorite shot you like to take? Do you like to you know, get down and get like a bottom angle, or do you like to get on like a high angles? What's your favorite? Do you have a
oh,
favorite?
it depends. If you're like with the high-rise buildings, you definitely need to be like, if you can be as high as you can, so that it's not like
Mhm.
going like fading up, but usually the timing as well in the day is very important. Like the best
Mhm.
shots you can take is in early morning or
Yep.
twilight. That's beautiful shots. That's my favorite time to have exterior shots.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
Like you said, it's all about the timing of the day. And does your wife agree with you on that too?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Dude. So, dude, I know you say you learned a lot from her and you like she inspired you. Did you take photography classes too?
Well, I studied online
Uh-huh.
some courses.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sweet.
So yeah.
I didn't go to school for photography, but I went to school for broadcasting and they taught us, you know, editing and radio and TV.
Hmm.
Um Photography I just got into, and I learned on YouTube, like people like you probably that do videos and are so good at it. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna watch this guy and get some tips from him. That's like the way
Yeah.
I've learned on photography, and I get like wedding gigs, quinceaneras, sports events, family pictures, and it's legit, man. I want to go to photography school here, and like I think it'd be cool to take some classes and just learn some.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
100%. I agree. I like learning new stuff and never stop learning. That's what I believe. So I
Yeah,
think,
and it adds a lot of depth to what you're doing, and to know about it, and to know how to use the gear you have and with
yeah,
all its capacity. That's very important.
absolutely. Because for me right now, I'm going to be honest. Sometimes I just have it on automatic on the Canon and just take pictures.
Yeah.
Bro. I don't put it on the
Yeah.
manual.
Yeah. You're missing a lot.
Yeah, I know, and I got
Yeah, it's a lot of fun to have it on the manual mode and like adjust the aperture, the shutter speed, everything. Like it's like you're creating the shot, not
not the camera.
yeah, not the camera. Yeah, exactly.
The camera's just there to like put it like make a thing. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
the vision and the creation is all you. I feel you.
Yes.
Oh
Yes. Yes.
yeah, dude, I know because I love that shit. So, I've been in photography. I've been doing photography. First, I started videography, and then I switched to photography, and I'm still
Hmm.
doing that, and I love it. I do artists too and stuff like that. So, dude,
Nice.
yeah, dude. Did you do photography in Cairo too?
No,
Mm,
I did it as a hobby.
mm,
I used to like in travels and with friends, but it wasn't like a real business.
okay.
Yeah,
I
but
think
I've always liked like capturing uh, when even in travels, when you travel, you always need to capture some memories with photos and videos, small videos. That's and when you get back after 2 years, 3 years and watch those, it's amazing.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree, dude. So architect and photography go in together. I know you were inspired by your wife. Is that what got you into photography?
Well, part of it, yeah. Yeah, because I saw she's pretty successful in what she's doing,
Oh, okay.
and she's really good. So this, like, when you see like someone is handling and doing good, and she's your wife, so it
One more.
makes it like, yeah, it makes it like, okay, let's do it. Yeah,
Yeah. Cool,
yeah,
man. That's awesome to hear. Did you meet her there in the same city and everything?
yeah, in Cairo. Yeah, we know each other before we got married. We know each other for 8 years.
Oh, okay. And you guys both came
Yeah,
over here.
yeah,
Nice. That's big time right there, dude. Do you guys have more family over here, or are they all straight in Cairo?
yeah. We have our kids here, of
Uh-huh.
course,
Uh-huh.
2 kids,
Uh-huh.
and the rest of our family is in Egypt.
Oh, wow. They're like, look at these guys. They're over there in America. Gee.
Yeah,
Well, it sounds like they're all doing great over there.
yeah, yeah. It's nice. It's nice.
Cool. Are they
Yeah.
is it like kind of hectic over there too, like over here with the COVID?
Well, I can't tell you that it's more lighter. Like, there isn't much of a lockdown. People are like making peace with it, and
That's it.
it's they're living.
Yeah.
As I told you, they're positive and they're living. There definitely some like people are getting some sometimes sick and the COVID, but
Yeah.
more or less it's not that strict there.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I'm glad it sounds like they're living positive and just happy, dude.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
so great. That's
yeah,
great.
yeah.
Um, dude, so I know that I see here that your favorite style of camera gear, do you like Canon? Do you prefer Nikon? What do you prefer?
I prefer Nikon,
Nice.
and I also use the Insta 360 for 360 shots and videos as well. It's an amazing camera. Yeah, but can what? You
That's
like
the
it?
new, dude, that's the new thing for future.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
the future right there.
It's amazing, and I'm not sure if you know about the invisible selfie stick.
Mm-mm.
It gives you the drone effect, that because it cuts when you're recording 360, it cuts the it deletes the selfie stick, so you don't see anything in your hand. So as if it's a drone that it's capturing your movement, not a camera.
Jeez. Dude,
Yeah,
is that
yeah.
something
Check
like
it out. It's
I
it's
will.
amazing.
What's the name of it? 360 what?
Insta Insta 360.
Insta 360. Okay.
Yeah,
And that is for like, for instance, if I was selling a house, you come in, you record, you do 360s of all the rooms, and
yeah. And you
you
can have a walkthrough.
yeah,
Like, you can have points, hyper points. Like, you can move from one point to another, and each point you can see the 360 of where you're standing. And that's very helpful during the pandemic, because
oh yeah,
people sometimes don't want to go, they don't want to see the house physically, so this helps a lot with what we're doing.
dude, it helps tremendously. I know some
Yes.
people, dude, that have moved all the way from like the east, from like Buffalo to Colorado, and the only way they saw their apartment or their house was virtual. So they just saw
Yeah,
it virtual, and they're like, okay, we're gonna move, and
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
So,
that's it. It gives you a feel of everything, and yeah.
dude, proud of you, man. That is awesome. So,
Thank you.
do you just strictly stick to real estate and architecture?
Well, I as a hobby, I as I told you, it's the core is a hobby. So whatever I like, I shoot. I can like shoot a sunset or
Yeah, exactly.
anything, like
Yeah.
anything. But yeah, for business, I'm sticking with architecture, interior design, construction, under construction, um, real estate, of course. Yeah,
Yeah, dude, that is so cool. Okay. Does your wife like Nikon too?
yeah, yeah,
Mm,
yeah.
nice.
Yeah, we're a Nikon family.
Nike, yeah, yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. I have the Canon 5D. That's what I got.
Oh,
It's
that's a
pretty
good
cool.
piece.
It does a good,
Yeah.
it does a good job. It does a good job.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, what have you learned from moving to Cairo and coming to Florida? What have you learned from photography, dude,
Um,
with your business and everything?
well, here it's you have a very good ground to have your own business. It's
Mm.
um, it's very like positive to have your own business, and it's very rewarding. Um, so you mean you mean what I learned from moving to from Cairo to here in
Yeah,
photography?
just like all that you've learned. Like, what's one, like, if you look back on yourself right now in the beginning of photography, what have you learned? If you could tell yourself, like, what's one big thing you've learned so far with photography?
Um, Never stop learning.
Mm, that's a good one.
Never stop learning
Mhm.
because there's always someone, as you said on YouTube, even there's always someone that has a tip or an advice or
The trick.
something that
Yeah.
he's yeah, and this is the conclusion of his experience. So when he's doing a video or writing an article, that's what he knows and that's what he learned from practice. And believe me, every time I went to shoot from the beginning till now, every time literally I discover something new, I learn something new, I change my style to a better thing that helps me in like editing and doing the better quality of my pictures and my videos. So it's a process. It's not like just hey I got it and that's it. No, it's a process of learning. So learning is always like it's the water that you drink for leading a good business.
Definitely, dude. Well said, man. And like you said, it's not only is it like you gotta do the picture uh and get different angles, but you take that and then you gotta go edit it, and then you got, so there's different steps to the process rather than like you said, okay, I took the picture and that's it. Like
Yes.
there's way more to it.
Yeah, definitely. It's your mission here, like you're helping the realtor to sell the house, for
Mhm,
instance.
mhm.
And the first thing a buyer would see is the pictures. So this is his first impression on the house. So you're doing like a surgery. You have to be very careful with what you're doing because that's the first impression. I can, if I'm trying to buy a house and I like the pictures, I will take it to the next step and hey, call the realtor, hey, let's meet. I want to see this house. But if you don't like the pictures, and here the where comes the photographer's work, this is very critical because this is how you sell. This is the first step in selling the house. So
Mm,
it's very important,
wow.
and you're responsible to show the beauty of the house, not just taking pictures. You're responsible for the beauty of the house and the beauty of each frame you're taking. That's the most important thing, and that's what I love about my job.
Yeah, I bet it's rewarding when like the person that you're taking pictures for is like, wow, these came out really awesome. This is,
Yes,
and then the house sells. Oh man, they like those pictures. They're so blah blah, and that feeling is amazing.
definitely yes, definitely yes. Yeah.
Dude, I remember because when I did videography, I would shoot quinceaneras and break it down for like an hour, hour and a half, break it down, give it to the people, and the people would get back to me and be like, yo, awesome DVD. We forgot about that. That had been happened that night. How did you catch it on? Like, it's just, and I know that feeling, and that feeling is like, okay, that's the reason I do this. That, like, that,
Yes.
no, not only
Yes.
that feeling, but like, I love what I do. I love shooting film. I love,
That's the rewarding part.
yeah, that's the rewarding part. But yeah, that's rewarding. But like, doing all that work and you're loving it and putting time into it and then to get that response back, it's just like icing on the
Yes,
cake, straight up, for sure.
exactly.
Dude, I got two more questions. I want to say thank you so much for coming on the show. arielent.com. I got to throw out the plug. You know where it's at. Dude, so you live in Orlando?
Yeah, I do.
Cool. I've been out to Orlando in January last year before the COVID hit. And I went to, where did I go? Holy cow! I went to Universal Studios, and then I went
Nice,
to
cool.
yeah, it is really cool. And then I went to
Yeah,
Daytona Beach, and then I went to Miami. Where I swear I went somewhere else in Florida. Oh man, I can't. I'm gonna kick myself later. I'm just so excited. But yeah, and then went to Miami, dude, to during the Super Bowl week.
oh
Yeah, dude, you guys had the Pro Bowl in Orlando, and the Super Bowl was in Miami, and we drove down. Like it was on a Wednesday or Tuesday, and went down there to hang out at the festivities in Miami, South Miami Beach, dude.
yeah, yeah. I went out to watch the Super Bowl. It's
You
amazing.
you
Yeah,
watched the Super Bowl this year?
yeah. And Shakira and J Lo.
How does that happen? You got the homie hookup over there.
Yeah, it's amazing. It was amazing.
Wow, dude, that's cool. Okay, so I'll get to the other question here. What was it? Oh yeah. Okay. If there's people that are beginning to do photography and they want to start a business just like you, because you know you're legit, and how what's the first step on okay, I'm gonna quit my job tomorrow, I'm gonna start this photography passion. What's the first thing I need to do? How do I get business?
Um, Read about it. Read carefully about it to know different things. First of all, you need to know what gear you should be buying. The market now is full of gears, different, but not everything is good for what you want to do. Like, for instance, shooting real estate and architecture is different than shooting people, nature, landscape. You have different cameras, you have different lenses. Even the lighting equipment that's a big difference. Indoor, outdoor. So know what gear you need before buying because it's expensive.
Yeah.
It's really expensive.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the first thing. Second thing, you need to, as I said before, it's learning. You need to keep learning and listening to people, and don't give up. Don't give up. If your output, you don't like your output, you're a perfection. I can say I'm a perfectionist, so I still don't like what I do. Like my output, I'm never satisfied. I always know I can be better. I can be more, giving more quality, more into it. But don't give up because each time you're pressing the trigger, you're learning more. Each time you're editing different locations, you're learning more about it, and you're getting better in what you're doing. You're taking a further step in what you're doing. So don't give up. Don't be like discouraged. No, it's you have a lot of time to do it. Train on your house, your friend's house, if you're willing to do real estate. For people, like you have a lot of people, you can train shooting them. So yeah.
Dude, those are all great ideas, man. I really, really, really appreciate that because people hear this and they're like for instance, they're gonna be like, "Yo, I want to start a photography business. This guy knows what's up. How can I get started?" Do you think like having business cards and getting business now, getting your word out? Do you go like you said, to people's homes, or do you just friends first and then word of mouth goes around, and then do you stop at businesses too?
uh, so far I didn't. I'm only like counting on social media and ads, and social media is very important.
Yeah,
And yeah, it connects you to people you'll never meet in person,
yeah,
but also the word of mouth is very important,
yes. So you're
and
saying
it makes a difference, makes a very big difference.
So you're saying the big picture, social media. If, for instance, I want to get into real estate photography like you, do it big time like you're saying go to maybe on social media and look for real estate agents and shoot them a message saying, "Hey, I do photography for real estate. Are you interested in me taking your pictures?" Something like that.
Yeah,
And then,
yeah,
mhm.
yeah. And at the beginning you can offer like very like discounted
Oh yeah, of
sessions,
course,
or even for free.
free,
And
right?
yeah, yeah, that's you're gaining, you're not taking money, yeah, but you're gaining experience, and you're building your profile. And that's
Yep,
very important because once you have a client that needs to like pay you money, he needs to look at the profile and see how good you are. So
absolutely.
that that's a good start.
Well said, dude. Appreciate that. One last. Oh yeah, dude. I was gonna say. So when you're out there in Cairo and Egypt, before I ask you this last question,
Yeah.
what about the pyramids? Tell me about that.
Well, I used to see the pyramids every day going to work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. That like
Yeah.
to us here, well, to me still, dude. I look at those things like, holy cow. Uh,
Yeah.
like
So do I.
I look at the like, holy cow. Okay, they've been here forever. Okay, other life beings were here before us. So, uh, like because when you're young and you're around that, what do you get told? Like from us, we're told, like here in America, growing up, I'm told those pyramids were made by either Egyptians or those were there before Egyptians by higher self beings, maybe called some other beings out there that made these, and they got extinct, and then the Egyptians came and took it over and named it under them. So what do you like? I don't know, dude. I just know, like, for me, I think they're just pyramids. They're built by smart civilian race, and I think it just has something to do with energy, maybe something to do with the stars, something to do with the world for sure. But that's what I think. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I know that this is a lot of stuff is said about the pyramids and how they were built. Um, by science, no, they were the Egyptians who built it,
Uh-huh.
and this is like proven by papyrus papers and uh, many paintings, like explaining how this happened. They were perfectionists. They were damn perfectionists,
Oh,
and they did an awesome job having such buildings standing up till this moment. And we see the pyramids not like physically on the pyramids. You see the pyramids on the money. You see the pyramids everywhere in Egypt. You can see pyramids. But yeah, and I want to tell you, like, since we're talking about the pyramids,
yeah,
Egypt has a lot more than the pyramids.
absolutely.
Like the ancient history, the if you like diving, you can enjoy. Like, we have two seas, the Mediterranean and Red Sea. It's amazing. It's an amazing country to be hanging out there, and the food as well is amazing. I miss the food. That's the most part.
Mhm. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I believe
But
it.
the pyramids, they are great buildings, but they were not. It's not fictional or anything like aliens or anything like that. No, it's they were the Egyptians, the ancient
Wow.
Egyptians.
And
Yeah,
did they teach you that when you're first young? Age?
yeah, yeah,
Wow.
definitely. Yeah, and in architecture as well, I studied the ancient Egyptian architecture. So
Yeah,
that's why I'm sure about that. That it had a system and it
perfect.
had the concept and it had everything. Like it's real and it's not fictional. It's real. Yeah, take my word. Take an Egyptian's word.
100%, man.
Yeah.
We don't here in the United States, we don't have anything like that where we like where they talk about, okay, so the Grand Canyon, guys, this was built by like, or this was made. No, like we don't have anything like that, like pure big pyramids
Yeah.
here in America. That's what I was always wondering. I'm like, well, I wonder what they teach them when how young, like when like if I was in kindergarten, we talk about, like Mount Rushmore and the Statue of Liberty, blah blah blah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But not like the pyramids, man. That's straight up legit. Okay, last question, guys. This has been a great podcast. I'm so happy. I just want to say thank you so much, dude, for coming on the show. And then, Sherif, uh, if you could tell yourself, starting back doing all this, what's one thing you would tell yourself?
Um, trust yourself.
Mm, mm-hmm. Cool.
Believe in yourself
Yep,
because God believes in you.
that's it. So true. 100% believe in
Yeah.
yourself. And that's great, man. Wow. Uh, I got nothing else to say. The pyramids blew me away, what you said. Oh my goodness. Dude. All right. Guys, thank you so much for listening. This is Ariel's Entertainment Podcast. Make sure you go and follow my boy, Sherif. I'm going to bring up his Instagram one more time, and then you guys can see his name. Here we go. That's where it's at. Angles by Sherif. That's ANGLES_BY_SHERIF. 100% great way to support my boy, Sherif, all the way from Orlando, Florida, aka Cairo, Egypt. Shout out to your family. All right. Guys, this will go to arielent.com. ArielENTPOD is the Instagram. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, share, and follow. Make sure you share this with all your friends and family, all your neighbors, okay? Thank you for all the support. Another great way to support me is the Venmo, PayPal, all that above. I'll put the credentials here. Shout out to my boy, Nick Fiore, who hooked it up at Twisted Grape Radio. Go check out Twisted Grape Radio, guys. I give a huge shout out to him because he gave me a huge donation. ArielENT.com. That is where it's at. This is a wrap. Ariel's Entertainment Podcast. Sherif, thank you so much for coming on the show, man.
Thank you, Ariel. It has been a pleasure. Enjoyed this podcast so much. You're really passionate about what you do. I like that very much. God bless you. And yeah, looking forward to meet you in Colorado or when you come here.
You already know I'm here in Colorado. If you ever come through, I'll pick you up at the airport. No big deal. And number 2, man, cool. Like I said, I'm going to hit the follow back on the Instagram. I'm going to hit the follow back, follow you. And then I'm just so grateful, dude. You're a cool guy. And I'm glad your wife inspired you. And you look like you're having the time of your life doing this. Do you do a drone yet? Do you do drone photography yet?
I'm studying for the license and I'm going to have it soon. Yeah.
Dude, okay. When you get the drone, we'll catch back up because I got a drone too.
Perfect.
Word, man. All right. Ariel's Entertainment Podcast. Sherif, we'll catch up in about a few months here. ArielENT.com, guys. It's a wrap. God bless. Good night. Have a good morning. Have a great week. You know where it's at. God bless. Love yourself. Take care of the animals. You know where it's at. Oh, we killed it, Sherif. We did it. All right. ArielENT.com, guys. Check out my boy doing it big out there in Florida. We did it. ArielENT.com. Ariel's Entertainment Podcast. It's a wrap, okay? It's a wrap. I'm going to go take a shower. ArielENT.com. God bless. Woo!